Hello everyone, how good of you to join. Welcome back to Stellaris, to our big war that we are in right now. We just have taken another interesting system, a singularity system black hole. It's called singularity system, which is rather strange, but this is not the real interesting part. The real interesting thing is that we have kind of like cornered the main fleet of the enemy, the 35k, into a, well, we have cornered it, and let's just have a look here. Yep, we are still having a negative war score, but that's going to be very good or very positive for us soon. Before we go for the big clash with that one here, I would like to enable a couple of edicts that are worth doing now. The first one of them is using our gases here to increase the shield hit points in for our fleet. These materials really don't count that much anymore since we have so many of them. The armor hit points we are going to increase as well, and my energy weapon damage by another 25%. This is a temporary edict that we use, and with that, let's just have a look. Yes, we have essentially, increased the fleet strength by, I think, a third. So we are above 40k with one of the fleets alone, going to over 80k in power with just those three here. And we can use this now. Hopefully they are not fleeing, since I really want to go fully towards them. Now also what happens is the transport fleets are built, and I'm going to combine them now, and we're gathering over here, because if I want to take these systems here after the war, I need to occupy them as well. They are only partly occupied for now, and we need to fully occupy them, and that's where my transport fleet is coming into play. So they're on the way as we speak to that system. That is happening. This fleet here we are still going to keep, because I have no idea what this one is doing for now, so we'll just see in a second. Hopefully taking it, and my other, the 7th fleet, is going into those systems there.
Station engaged.
Okay, let's just see what happens there. Then our system, we are taking this one here. I don't need to watch that, I know exact. Oh, they're coming in.
Fleet engaged.
They're coming in. That's going to be brutal. Of course, they're moving right into these. That's a pretty big one. Oh, there's the Titan laser coming right in. The battle by the neutron star. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. Oh my goodness. My two smaller fleets are really taking a lot of hits there, but what I can see is that the enemy is crumbling there. Yep. The Titan was doing it. But look at that, how much we lost. A lot, to be honest. That's over. We have destroyed their big main fleet. Let's just check the war score. And with that, we are positive on the war score. Very good. So we could now force peace on them. But that's not enough, of course. With the main fleet, I'm moving now to that system there. That still has, a bit of force there. And now I can take the other fleet and move up there, right? Because the main one is gone. That's happening. This one here is moving now into the Unabin sectors. We are taking a few things here. That's all within a joke point. And here I'm going back because I forgot those 3 tiny systems that I still need to conquer. It's really just for the paper, but we need to do that. That was pretty cool. We took some losses here though, as we can see. So the main fleet alone lost 10k in strength. That's still going to be fine. At least I hope so.
Hostile station engaged.
And there we're moving into that system that still has a bit of firepower, but it's really not a lot. So by now I think we've won this war. If there's not a big fleet coming up again, right? There is another bigger fleet, 10k. Not a chance you have there. Especially that laser from the Titan. It's doing so much damage. It's incredible, really. And boom, there we've taken it. Another system. Where is my transporters? There they are right now, so they're still on the way. Okay. My other smaller fleet, let's call it smaller fleet, is also equipped with a Titan and that 40k strength, so that's happening over here. We've taken it, we've taken this one. How's it looking there? Active war goals, that's still a pretty big blow, because we would need to invade all of these systems there, and that's pretty harsh, right? This one is one. We might just move into those systems there, though I have no idea what's really lurking over there. But we'll just find out. The important thing is here, there's still someone over the black hole, and this one. And we're now, well, invading the first planet here. That should happen rather quickly. Perfect. We got the first one. And it's now time to move against the capital, which is down here. So that's the Soblar. This was the, I think at least it was the capital. So we are just going to take this one, invading it. We still have 600 in force. And this planet here has 240 as defense forces. So this... yeah, it's the Empire capital of them. So if I take that one, that is another huge boost towards our war score that we need. Let's just have a look what else happens over here. I have now my fleet in this choke point. So by now we have the whole Calasan Republic in our control. There is still one more thing, and that's the Strom system down there. So we're just going to take that. It's going to be only... well, a minor battle there though. This one here, this whole cluster, we have more or less taken as well. I'm moving down here to this choke point, so we secure this one. And my main fleet still is at the capital of the allies of the Calasan, right? So that we keep them in check. And down here we have one more attack force that I could use. Though I would have to split it up, right? Then I would open up this choke point there. So that's why, I've sent another fleet over that is here at the moment. This is coming into that system there, so it can defend it. That's 32k and the 38k that we have there, thanks to the Titan. I just love it. I gotta say it again and again. We're moving up here now and go into that ally district. Oh, these wars, they are really, really exhausting at some point because there's so much stuff that is happening at the same time. But I think we managed fine so far. We have the Mandasuran as well. I know, but I'm not going to go with peace with them just yet. Even though we could. Even though I could go. I mean, we might still take a few systems over there. Other than that, should be fine. Let's just wait it out. The invasion of the capital is imminent. So that's happening in here. And there we just selected land the armies.
Planetary invasion begun.
And there the invasion begins. And as we can see, they're crumbling pretty quickly. Let's just see what it does to the war score. If we take that, we are at... well, we are minus 280 away. Minus 280. There it's crumbling. And then we've taken the capital. And a bit closer there at least. 37 to 68%. The stealth status quo is pretty much the... thing that we could take now immediately. Is there still something? Is fully occupied? Fully occupied? Yeah, there's everything here is fully occupied. This is only partly, so we can still go for that. Or we go all the way up here now and take the enemy capitals, the allies. The capital of the allies, but I don't think this is going to be necessary really. We're just moving now into those systems there. Of course, never forget to arm your choke points, which is that one here right now, that we still need to keep in check. Oh, and we still have some transport fleets over there, but I don't think we need them really. There's nothing on that side anymore, so I think we can be safe here. I don't think I need any more ships up here though. Oh, there's still one, Voon. I totally did not see you. That was a tiny station here that is totally missed out by me. Right, I don't want to bore you with endless space and space invasions and battles now. We are of course going to win this one. Another smaller skirmish here to take this planet there. Pretty important that we take those planets here, otherwise we don't get those well, those systems after we win the war. And in fact, in the capital system, I forgot there are 2 planets and I only took one of them. So we still need to rectify that. Other than that, I should be fine. Edicts are running out. The education and the recycling, these should be permanently on because it gives me a nice boost. And energy is really something that we have plenty of. That's over here. And yeah, basically, I'm just waiting now for the war score to build up a bit. Now, while we continue invading the enemy, there is one more interesting thing, and that is because we have researched the Science Nexus mega project. I can finally build it, my first mega structure, and I would definitely do that. The Science Nexus gives me a nice research boost that we need for the endgame technology. Build the mega structure, Science Nexus site, and with that, we can now choose a site. It needs to be an uninhabitable planet. In Sol system we do have quite a few of them, and yeah, Saturn is such a nice planet. Let's have our mega structure around Saturn. It's a beautiful planet anyway, and it gives me a direct boost to my research. And it's all starting small, I guess.
Transmission.
I hope that, yeah, this was just an attack there. And yeah, it's going to take a while now. As we can see, 1%. And that is building these signs NEXUS. It's going to be a pretty big station that we have then on top of that. There we have it. And while this is running, let's just check it. My transport boat has arrived. My transport boat has arrived once again here. We still need to take those habitable planet or habitats. I totally forgot about that. We have 500 power still. This should be fine. So
Planetary invasion.
it's that one that was rather quick because it's only a habitat. And down here, of course, there's still one more planet that actually has a lot of fleet power or a lot of army power that we still need to take here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Book tricks. It's possible. Fully occupied now. Very good. So I think fully occupied this one too. This one is fully occupied. This one. All of them are fully occupied. That means they belong to me once we go to peace. We are... Oh! We have won it since we have taken all of these. Achieve the war goal is now fully possible, 52, and we get a claim on everything that we have in this area, right? The full claim there. It's not even a status quo or something like that. Let's send out the offer. And I have to think about that offer for quite some time, it seems. And there it is. They are, of course, going for it, and we've taken the whole sector here. Why haven't we taken this one here? Oh, right, I forgot. We haven't had enough influence to put the claim on it, but it's still fine. With that, the war is officially over. We are bigger than ever, so we really expanded hard into this area and got the whole western side of the galaxy now almost. Really good. So that was a huge booster. Of course, another huge boost was my starbase capacity, which is now exploding. We have won the war. Very good. We could establish Scanuri Kingdom and Embassy. That's fine. Oh, there's so much stuff. So many people want to talk with us. Kelnodar, unspent trade points. Yes, that's about the Uko Praknar. So this is one, I think, with Trap Prime, where we had them. We could uplift them, right? So we get a whole pop of them then coming up. Let's do this. And it's a research that we need to do. And basically, they become full citizens or something similar to that. Speaking about full citizens, I think they had to become residences. Because the only full citizens that we have is the humans, or are the humans. And the other ones, well, they're basically below us, as it is with that empire that we have. Now, another thing, the construction is continuing, that's fine. Now we need to gather our fleets again, of course, because they're mostly in enemy territory. So they need to get out. As we can see, this one here is now, well, partly claimed by us. Let's move that away. Why? What is happening right now is we are, of course, still at war with the Mandasurans. So the war is not completely over. We have a partly occupied system, Nikanda, over there. Where is my fleet? I think, yep, they are on a planet. Let's embark and let's move over there to Nikanda, where I'm going to move them, and the other fleet can move there as well. It's important, otherwise we will not be able to claim this one. How's it looking? They still don't really want to go to peace with us. So that's still them, because there's still stuff here that needs to be more or less destroyed or something like that. I don't think we can go there. Oh, we can actually. The Kalasan. Yep, we have the open border with them. Kind of like forced for them. Still, we can do that. The 8th fleet. Oh, that's just a minor one. These guys here. I want to move them down here as well. Let's gather all of them here. We still have one more war, but it's a tiny war. And there's not that much going to happen from it. Striker, upgrade, leader lifespan, shield, hit points. It's all fine. Now about the starbase. How could we go about this? Of course, by, first of all, downgrade some of these that we have over here in the Kalasan district, right? With that, that's a star. Oh, no, don't do that. Let's downgrade that starport there to something insignificant. This one is only away from dismantling. This one here, it's a citadel. Let's downgrade that to a nothingness. Very important that we do that, otherwise the costs are going to kill us. And the Oblivion system we still have there, let's also downgrade that one. We got a lot of influence out of it. I was thinking about the Colossus Ascension path, that would essentially give us the total war casus belli. Unfortunately, the Calasan are so weak that we can't put up a rivalry with them, and total war casus belli is only possible if you have the rivalry with them, and that's not a possibility right now. It's never going to be a possibility, let's face it. We need to claim it. We need to claim it, right? We could still claim those systems there and take it. And the Mandazurans. And we have uplifted the Uko. And the Uko are now, well, first of all, they're the dominant species on Trap Prime, and they have been uplifted. One minor genetic alteration was needed to unlock their inherent, go away, potential. Alright, so in Trap Prime, the population, we have now those guys, Pre-Sapiens, the Uknar, and they are residents now. Very good. So they are working now as fully pops. Speaking about residents and people, how's my planets looking? My planets. Alpha Centauri, we have one unemployed worker. But we have a few upgrades that we could do. First of all, to the research. We are, by the way, now at 2k research points. It's beautiful. And Alpha Centauri, oh, the whole Earth sector doesn't have a governor right now. Of course, that is something that we should check. And do we have one with the brain slog? Come on, give me one with the brain slog. There it is. I want that research boost out of that, especially since we are going to have the science nexus in that sector too. We have lots of new pops coming in, so 750 at this point, and this is a mining sector, so let's just build the remaining 2 mining sectors. This is what makes it really special in the late game, focusing on the wars and your management. It's becoming crazy. Right now we have enough here still. We have, oh yeah, we have the mineral purification there already. We have a generator district in Ugarasti as well that we could use. That's fine, that's fine. Down here, the newly conquered planets that we have in the frontier sector at the moment. So first of all, I would like to create a sector. So it's the Xant sector now. It's interesting.
Spaceport under attack.
Oh, what? A rocky start, Trap Prime, minerals minus 5%. Okay, that was it an attack now on one of my spaceports? I don't think so. So there we have the new sector now, the Book Tricks sector as it's called. It still needs a governor, so let's just have a look what we can do about that. Something, oh, perfect, with a minus crime and also the brain slug host. So this is just perfect, because there's going to be, due to the instability that we have, of course, in newly conquered planets, we do have some rise in crime, and yeah, that's basically what we can do with that. Now, this is a really cool planet, so lots of generation here. With that, we could go for another, yeah, the energy nexus. So I'm building that one here on this planet. Other than that, we have everything. Amenities we have a lot too, but I'm still going to build the theaters. It doesn't really cost me that much. Then we have Soblar. So, oh my goodness, Soblar is the research powerhouse. I can see that. We have lots of research here, and people are really happy though, right? So amenities is fine. Crime is not that high. Stability will climb eventually, of course. I don't really need to do anything here other than saying it's attack wall for us. So this is boosting then our researcher upkeep, or it's reducing it, however you put it. There we can have an upgrade, so I'm doing that for the planetary administration. Plus I'm going to provide some jobs with the generator district. Food-wise, yeah, the new planets definitely raised our food consumption. I can, well, counter that by Rook, but Prime building 2 more agricultural districts should totally be fine with it. And that is a research station that we have. The new stations, nah, it's a refiner station, mining station. There's not a whole lot we can do here. I could boost, I could have the hydroponics farm. That's 19 food on top of that. Let's do it for now. These stations I don't really care about that much. Yep, my Empire Sprawl is once again rising, of course, with all the expansion. And in Alpha Centauri, we do have one that is unemployed. I would like to move this guy. Let's move it to Earth, because there we still have quite a lot of jobs available, especially in the clock area. Boom. So now we need to wait now a bit, of course. The starbase capacity, I might still need to reduce something here. There we still have a citadel. Let's downgrade that. That's But it's going to reduce my naval capacity by a bit. But it's really just by a bit. What? Space base lost over here? Nope. Okay, where is the attack? I don't see any attack coming into the game right now. Oh, there it is. Alright, the Mandalorians are fighting back a bit. At least they're trying it. I credit that. So I will have to move with one of my fleets to that area once again. Oh, by the way, I'm having my, transporter coming over there. So they rather stay there in the safety. And I really don't have any fighting force close by. Nope, I don't. So it will have to go around it. Alright, though we have a problem. It's not that easy this time to, well, make them happy or somehow be, well, peaceful. That we have the unrest now. So there is some serious unrest on this planet here, on this Arctic world, where we wouldn't want to live anyway. Anyway, this is happening, and what I need to do is now declare the martial law. After all, this is increasing the stability a bit, and it's definitely going to, well, hopefully reduce that unrest a bit, even though of course this planet is basically nothing producing for us right now, producing nothing for us at this point. And yeah, I totally forgot that we are still at war with someone, and they use this momentum there with some 4,000 army strength to move into those systems here. Not a big deal, it's just an annoyance there really. And alloy and nanoplants we have researched as well. Yeah, those tags, kinetic weapon damage, it's just a tiny tag really. Tiny boosters or something. Down here we have taken that system again, the partially occupied one, and my transporters are moving in now and taking this one, land the armies. There's actually 2 planets in that system that we need to invade, while my 40k fleet is moving into that system there. No problem really with the Titan anyway. Very good. And that one there again.
Invasion begun.
The next invasion. How's it, by the way, coming along with my Science Nexus, the mega project? Coming along well. Well, behind 50k there now. Half time it is. This one we've taken now. Perfect.